friends, welcome. Feel really bad getting that overlay 99% finished, and then Sid Alpha just clips right through the bottom. We'll fix that for you. Stop doing that.
He's been playing that all week.
I don't think so.
Tactical brilliance.
Now he's halfway into my... There we go. We're good. Sorry, friends at home. Audience, welcome. I'm Arthur Perkins, APGamingREAL. This is Warhammer 40K, episode 14. We'll be going to the wargame tactical side this time around. You may notice there is a sixth person here for no apparent reason. This is our guest for tonight, Washik. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, Washik? Who are you? Where can people find you, and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Washik. I've been AP's Slavic, maybe only Slavic fan for some time now. You can find me sometimes at twitch.tv/Washik_honey because I do Twitch stuff. I've been doing it only recently, and I do most of it in Czech as I'm originally Czech. But yeah, mostly on Thursdays at evenings I switch to English, or when I'm streaming late at night, when you Americans actually wake up. So yeah, that's where you can find me. I do VR stuff there. I do mostly gaming. I'm working on a set of a set of RPG tabletop rules that I'm currently playtesting for like a year already. I've recently been able to redesign it 2 times in last 14 days, so that's been a ride. And yeah, and I'm currently suffering from a cold. That's my intro, mostly. Yeah, how about the others? How about like Pondo? How are you?
Oh, we're doing that. Okay.
I don't know.
Too
AP
late.
didn't
That's where
want
we're
to-
at now.
I am Pondo. I play video games and stuff. I'm also on this show. Well, not on this show. Well, I am on the show. I'm also on the Battletech show on Thursdays. And then Pokemon whenever AP is on vacation. And I've been playing Pokemon for the past couple days, actually. Past week, maybe 2. I just got through the 3rd gym. There's one character in there that is smug as hell. That just
Beady?
reminds me of AP. Yeah.
Really? You think I'm like Beady?
You have the same smug smirk that he has.
Beady's hair actually looks like a dog's butt.
Yes.
Okay.
The only thing that
The hair
reminds
doesn't
me
affect
of
the
him.
smirk, though.
Beady is also
Yeah.
completely useless. Beady shows up and is like, that's right. I was picked by the Pokemon chairman. That means I'm the most powerful trainer around. Allow me to show you the power of my... Immediately beaten by 1 move combo. And it's like, that's because I wasn't trying very hard. Next time I face you... Oh, no, I died again. Okay, well, don't worry. I'm still the chairman's pick. That makes me the strongest. Yeah.
Pondo,
okay.
are you
I'm glad, Pondo, that you think that is the character that I'm like. Thank you
Are you
so
maybe
much.
trying to say that AP is a generic cartoon villain?
Okay. Yep.
He's just the very smug one.
Uh-huh.
Not necessarily generic. The smugness is channeled through this character.
See, he's already like thinking about his decision to invite me over.
The guy's not really a villain. He's just a side rival that is very, very weak to one single type. Actually, yeah.
So pretty much 90% of Pokemon characters then.
Sometimes. Trying to think. Yeah, it's one single type. Just need one ghost type. Just run through the team. It's done. Team Yell is interesting. Like, they don't even seem like the typical evil team gang. They're just a bunch of guys just trying to hype up one person.
Yeah, they're code word Americans. They're super obnoxious, shitty fans.
They're British. Have you not seen their dialogue?
kids and your
I
Pokemans.
beat the second gym. That's it. That's how far I am.
That's it for me.
You have to pick somebody else.
Oh, I do have to pick someone else. Sid.
You have to pick somebody else.
Sid, you
What?
go. You go.
Oh, yes. Hi. It's been a full gigantic 48 hours since I've been on Arthur's stream last, and not much has changed. I've continued to clean up after the freeloaders have been forcefully removed from my domicile, and doing everything I can to piss off shady indie developers, because that's kind of my thing.
Technically, it's
got-
44 hours.
44
Yeah,
hours.
I was
Sorry.
gonna say it as well.
Oh, but I did get my first comment on a YouTube video that was lengthy and completely in binary. Which
Well, you've opened up a floodgate now, my friend.
I was actually genuinely excited about that. Yep, I'm a nerd. I'm okay with it. Other than that, things have been going pretty well. It's been a nice day. Got lots of work accomplished. Haven't had a chance to play any video games today, but the night's still young.
Have you found out what it says, Sid? The comment.
Oh yeah, I tossed it into a text translator because I don't have the time to translate binary in my head.
And
I suspect that's what the commenter did too.
Let me see. I think I closed the tab already. When will these devs grasp that doing this kind of thing only harms themselves? Look at digital homicide. Yeah, it goes on for a while. It's about two
Wow.
paragraphs worth of comment that was all in binary. So it was a sheet of binary.
wow. Okay, that's really testing the YouTube comment limit,
Right?
comment character limit.
That'd be one way to bypass their stupid bullshit with like, oh, be
Yeah.
respectful or whatever the fucking comments. It's like, read this, bitch.
Now, what would be really interesting is if it automatically translated that for it.
I mean, it can translate other languages that are probably way more of a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm. Other than that, that's all I got going on. I'm just looking forward to hopefully not losing my Commander Brody again tonight. That would be nice.
Well, you'll be sitting in the back. It's the Grey Knight's going to get all shit stomped.
Well, that thing can't sit too far.
As is tradition.
All right, what's the plan? You go up
The
there.
plan.
Okay.
The plan from this moment, aside from tossing other people's units to the wolves, is to pass along the introduction to, I believe, James, the last one.
Oh damn, that was really good.
I don't think the Atomics had to go yet either. But
Oh,
God damn it.
I'll
Why'd
jump
you
in.
say so? You ruined it, James. You ruined it.
I was going to mention something as well, but
I'm getting in front of everybody. I got in front of Arthur.
My scout's got the camo
Pondo
cloak,
now,
man.
so-
I'm trying to hide. Get my cover save.
Yeah, so it's been a good few weeks. I have not been gaming too much. I finally, like Arthur, finished the Golden Deer storyline of Fire Emblem. And so I sat there and thought, what should I play next? Should I play Astral Chain or should I play Pokemon? And in the end, I started a Blue Lions playthrough of Fire Emblem. So I watched BattleTech this week. That was a lot of fun. Had to put up with Eric's accent. So I love Eric.
I
but
didn't
he is-
realize you
he
were
is-
watching. Otherwise,
Oh,
I
I
would
might
do it.
listen.
No,
I
not,
just-
not live. I didn't watch it live. I watched it after the fact.
I want to apologize on behalf of all of us Americans for his accent.
I'm not
Please
taking
did me
responsibility
out,
for
so-
whatever he fucking did with that. No, I refuse.
It was thoroughly entertaining, though.
Yeah, I'll give him. So the one tip I'd give him would be that because he kept calling things bastards, an Australian would say bastard, more like British. So
yeah.
Yeah, I think he was
Bastards.
crossing into a little bit of Boston-ish.
yeah.
When you don't know
But,
how to do an accent, you end up doing something completely different.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was thinking
Fine, though.
about
I
doing
enjoyed
some
the shit out of it.
accents, but then I got sick like this, so this is the only accent I can do for you tonight.
Well, you see, you'd be great for Dark Eldar though, Washik, because every time you've got an audio book with Dark Eldar, they always give him Slavic accents, but like really, really bad, like Boris and Natasha style Russian accents.
Yeah. Look. That accent is not Slavic. It is Russian. There is a difference. I'm touchy on that.
No, but it's like an American doing a Russian accent though. So it's
Yeah. I used to work with a
actually
Russian
knew
guy.
there was a significant difference. I had a voiceover role that I was asked to audition for, and they're like, "Okay, we need a Slavic accent." And I started going through these YouTube videos on how to do a Slavic accent, and this one person was doing something like, "That's Russian." And then the next video I clicked on is this other guy is like, "Okay, here's how I am Slavic, so I'm going to teach you how to do a Slavic accent. Don't listen to this person's video, which was the video I just watched, because that's Russian."
There's like 3 different subfamilies of languages for like Slavs, and all of them sound different in English with accents. So it's like
I ended up bowing out of it. It's like I can't do that accent. I just can't.
I have trouble.
I have no talent for it.
I have trouble doing like my regular, local accent in English anymore. Like I just can't. Like I know I have some accent right now, but it's nowhere near like normal Czech accent that you would hear, and I just can't do it even if I force myself. So that's strange.
I do. When I'm around my family, a bit of my southern upbringing comes back through, and it's like I get back and it's like a week and then it goes away again.
Same.
Well, generally speaking, whatever accent I try, I eventually end up sounding South African. So,
I mean, South African, Australian, British. I mean, whatever.
Listen, I have several South Africans who live near me. It's a fucking delight to spend an afternoon with them. I will never be able to imitate their accent, but it is really good.
I actually really enjoy the South African accent.
When I moved to Florida, the next door lady was this Jamaican lady. I just love listening to her talk because it's just entertaining.
Anyway, so I've been painting Imperial Fists. That's been most of my life, and traveling for work. A lot of work. This week was the end of our financial month, despite the fact we've still got a week to go. These weird companies do their months in weird ways. So I had a busy week of work. That's me. Not very exciting. I'll pass it over to, I guess, Atomic then. Your turn.
Hey, what's up? It's me. It's your boy, Living Salt Mine. Not much has happened since Wednesday. I've been working on my Iron Hands to contrast James there. I'm scratch building a thing for a custom Primaris Tech Marine because they don't actually exist. There's not a model for it. So I'm just kind of having fun, just kit bashing the fuck out of that. But I've been playing some Red Dead, and then I've been working in my garage. I've been trying to clean our garage up. But that's pretty much it. I really haven't been doing a whole lot, just packing and stuff because I'm going out of town next week, going back to Alabama to visit family for Thanksgiving and such. But that's pretty much it. Kind of a boring person. AP, how you doing?
No, I'm here. Getting it done. A lot has happened since the last episode, Frozen 2's out. New game, Disney Plus is out.
What?
Jedi Fallen Order is out. Pokemon is out. The Stardy's channel got taken down.
Oh, that's been a thing for like a week and a half now. It's a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
One of many channels to be affected by that.
Yeah. Super sucks. I found someone who likes watching my shows but hates dogs, so that's going to be a very serious problem in our host-viewer relationship going forward.
I like big dogs. I like proper dogs.
Look, I thought
proper dogs, not coyote bait.
Look, I said I'll never get a dog, and I said if I get a dog, it's never going to be a small dog. But then I got married.
My folks have a Yorkshire Terrier, and I'm like for me, the smallest dog I would ever get would be like a Labrador. I just like big dogs. I've always liked big dogs, pit bulls and bigger is like my thing. Or I mean, there's some I guess maybe a little below that, but if it yips, I don't know. If it can be considered a rat with fur, I'm not interested.
But there are those that yip very nicely,
I don't care.
We got anything else to talk about?
Not really. I mean, most of us have been here,
Good.
Wednesday, Thursday, so we kind of get a lot of that out of the way.
I mean, you guys already
Yes.
touched on the Sisters of Battle thing during the Battletech show. Because, the big news there is it sold out. I think Australia sold out in 2 minutes.
I
US
think
sold
the
out in
American,
15 minutes.
yeah, it was. Yeah, I think the American one had a bit, obviously, a bit more stock to it. But how about that Mephiston model, though? Damn,
Yeah, looks
just damn.
Haven't
Like,
seen it. I'm gonna Google
no,
it.
it's really good. If I wasn't building an Iron Hands army, I would do Blood Angels for sure because they're getting a battle box coming out
Oh.
too. Yeah, it looks real good. Like they were like, hey, all these captains now have really cool capes or like cloaks and stuff. Let's give Mephiston like double the cape. And he's a
Just-
badass motherfucker. So he
Just make
deserves
him all Castlevania.
pretty much, but I mean, he just fucking flies around at will. He's just a badass. So I'm like, I'm fine with it, but yeah.
Edna Mode is somewhere screaming about the capes.
But it looks
Not the
pretty
kips.
good. So, but I don't know. Do we have any other rumors on what might be coming next? Have they talked about it all? They still doing like the psychic phase thing?
Yeah, I mean,
I assume we're going to start getting a bunch more shit. But I don't know what else they would. I mean, unless they start adding like some psychic stuff to Astra Militarum, right?
yeah, well, Faith and Fury comes out next week along with the Sisters of Battle, and that has all the rules for that have already been released online because
Yeah.
reviewers got their early content copies last week. And then the proper Sisters kits come out in January, February.
Yeah.
And there's the other book that's coming out in December that got leaked, which is the Blood Angels Tyranids book, I think.
Well, so the last like 3 Blood Angels books have all been like Devastation of Baal was the big one because that's the one where like the Primaris actually are introduced to the Blood Angels. So it'd actually be interesting to see because everybody's wondering if like the Black Rage manifests itself in Primaris because they haven't said that it won't. Because it's a psychic thing. It's not a it's not a
gene seed thing.
yeah, it's not a gene seed thing. It'd be interesting to see. But yeah, it'll be pretty interesting. I like the Blood Angels. They've had some pretty cool units for a long time. So it's kind of nice that they're getting a lot of love with the newer stuff. So I wonder if they'll get to the point where they'll be like Black Templars where they're going to start getting their own shit. But I guess we'll see. But that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else that's really kind of happened.
I mean, they already have flying dreadnoughts. What more do you want?
Look, man, I'm all about the fucking flying dreadnought. All right.
Flying Dreadnought characters, so you can't target them.
Yeah, no shit, right? Death Company Furioso flying dreadnought character. Let's do it. You want to talk about a blender? Step aside, corn berserkers. The big dicks here. All right.
Makes complete sense to me. I mean, it's Blood Angels. They should fly. That's all.
I mean, a lot of their units can fly, so All right. So, how about that 8th edition, huh?
I did observe that one of the catalogs I used to pull the models out for today's game had the Primarchs in it, and I was thinking of like dropping Lehman Russ or Sanguinius onto the board along with our models and seeing a lot took Arthur to realize that there was a Primarch standing there.
I don't know. Some of them are. I mean, if they're the actual like Forge World models, it'd be pretty hard. Not like the Sanguinius one is like 8 inches tall or some shit. So
Yeah, it's the models from Forge World. They've 3D scanned them.
yeah.
Oh, by the way, I've been to a Warhammer tournament today. Somehow I got there because my friend organized it, and it was Apocalypse. So there was this funny thing of like somebody was running around the venue shouting like, who's got some super heavy models? Put them all on my table because I'm shooting at it because there was just one. What's that size? There's Warhounds and then there's the Reaver. So there was one Reaver Titan in the entire venue. There were just like 4 or 5 or maybe 6 gaming tables for the Apocalypse. And he was running around the venue screaming like, I need somebody to go plop down models on my table because I'm shooting on that Reaver Titan and I need like 4 more wounds to get it down. And some person was like, look, I've got table, half a meter away from you.
Death Strike.
I've got 3 Warhounds sitting here. I think you're actually in range.
Speaking of Titans, Adeptus Titanicus got a weapon update. So you can now do silly shit like put like 4, what is it? Like put like 4 Gatling blasters on one like Warhound or a Warlord if you wanted to for shits and giggles. Because what's better than Gatling guns? Gatling guns the size of like fucking school buses.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, Gatling guns that shoot projectile size of school buses.
Yeah. I like that the knights from the Adeptus Titanicus game are the right size, that people are buying the bits from them because the legs are perfect for using with Iron Hands intercessors. They're the perfect scale.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I'm like, they're kind of pricey for doing leg conversions only. I'm like, I'm good. So.
We ready to kick this thing off?
Fuck yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
For those of you joining us on YouTube that aren't live, the description section has both of the army lists. It should be noted today's objectives are the following. There's a special bonus objective to kill all 3 enemy warlords, the Homunculus, the Archon, and the whatever the third one's called.
Succubus.
Succubus.
Wait, a
yes.
homunculus?
Yes.
Yeah, welcome to Dark Eldar.
All right.
Your second objective is, of course, to wipe the enemy off the table, and your optional third objective is if you manage to accumulate 7 points of holding objectives before the 4th round, you can still make it to your meeting at the gun buy. You'll have enough time to get over there.
Sweet.
Just imagine rolling up to a gun deal and a repulsor. Get in, bitch.
So wait.
No time to explain.
So does that count as a win, or is that only for the?
It's an automatic win if they.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, that would be funny if you like held all the objectives and got there in time, but actually lost the battle.
No, you win the battle if you
It would be very hard to capture there.
stack up 7 points. Friends, as I have many fewer points than you, like a whole lot less points, may I invite you to please to play first.
I'm on it.
Sure thing.
Oh, did you guys pick where you're putting your objective? Yeah,
We put it over.
Put it behind the hill. Yeah. So we're playing mirror match, huh? That's what we're doing.
We had this conversation.
So this thing is listed as obstacle. Is that just like, I mean, what is that? Is it just some decorative shit?
Just decorative.
Just decorative. Okay.
Are we doing one by one?
You don't need to deploy the ranges.
Yeah, the ranges somewhere. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, but you've got 2 of those.
2 squads. Yeah, that's right. We do it after deployment's finished. So Pondo, you can also have your Grandmaster teleport strike in if you want to.
So wait, am I from the base or from the tip of the model? It's the tip of the model.
It's got the hover rule, which means it takes the base. Sorry, no, it takes the model.
The model. Yeah,
that's the model. Yeah, yeah. Normally it's a base, but the things with the hover rule have to take the model.
Okay.
Yep.
It can pop in on the 2nd round or the 2nd turn?
You can pop in on your 1st turn, but only in your deployment zone, or your 2nd turn onwards, wherever.
I mean, I can have the flyer in reserves though, right?
No, the flyer's got to be on the board. It doesn't. That was the
Well,
7th edition.
what's happening here? I see a lot of things going down.
All right,
I think it's supposed to be one. I think it's supposed to be alternating
It's
guys.
one at a time. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, wait.
We're alternating, right?
Sorry. Here, let me pull back a
Ring.
little bit.
Okay.
I mean, listen, if you guys want to put all your stuff down first, please go ahead. But
I mean, I kind of thought that's what you want, like, you know.
no, it's now your
so
turn.
bad on points.
all right, someone else put something, or I can go ahead and put my thing.
So, Sid, just so you know, your Taurites can hold up to 10 guys in it as well. So it's up to you if you want to put a squad in there. I was going to suggest the question becomes, if we're going to go and try both objectives, that the Grey Knights might be best suited going for the further objective, and have the Taurox and its troops claim the middle.
Well, I would have these guys not.
That's right. Or have the Taurox go to the far field, like put the Taurox maybe in the back corner over here behind this building,
I
send
can
it
still
up the
go for
front.
that objective.
You guys are up.
That does not bother me.
James Pharaohs has the wrong name. It doesn't say Papa Pharaohs. What's wrong with you?
Does anybody else want the top floor in the ruin?
I was thinking of taking the middle floor. If you want to take a top floor, go for it. Or actually, I might take a bottom just because I kind of want to keep infantry by the Iron Father.
Because I was thinking of putting a bunch of they bunched up again.
Yeah, trying to putting
Putting a bunch-
snipers up high, right?
No, those are Dark Reapers. They're
That-
basically
You're speaking
snipers.
gibberish. I was about to say you're speaking gibberish to me. I don't know. All the Eldar stuff is like Dark this and Reaper that, and you know what? I'm just like, yep, sure.
Ultimate Edge.
That looks like cheese.
Devastator Squad, basically.
Okay, if you can
Missile
convert
launchers.
things that I
Tubes.
understand.
It's tubes, but fancy because they're.
Does it go boom? Does it go pew? Or does it go stab? That's all I need to know.
So, am I reading this right? That the Torok's movement slows down once it gets to half damage.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
that's like all vehicles.
Most vehicles do that,
you're going
except for your tank with its track guards.
Or if you can bullshit it like the Iron Hands do.
AP, did you go?
Not yet.
What if I think of that?
I'm gonna deploy this infantry into the Venom. I don't know when I'm supposed to do that during this.
Yeah, you do it when you deploy the Venom.
Oh, well, then both of these infantries are... All of my infantry is basically being deployed in their respective Venoms.
Yeah, I figured that'd be the case.
I was
Hmm.
debating on whether to load a unit up into the Toroks or save them.
I would take one unit in there because then they can go forward and claim that distant objective behind the hill.
You guys are up.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
you've got more attack dice than the rest of our army combined because you've got 40 with the tank and 20 with the Toroks, just with the Gatling guns alone. So with Dark Eldar, you want to put rate of fire to them because they haven't got great. They've got invulnerable saves, but they haven't got lots of wounds and lots of toughness. So just a weight of dice is a good way to take them down. So you've certainly got between your tank and your Toroks a good option for them.
I can go for
So-
that back objective.
Okay. So we up?
Since
We're up, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay.
Ours is like the middle one's right there.
So I'll put the Dire Avengers up here on the holding this objective.
That's Arthur's turn.
Are you sure about those Avengers?
They're just there to
Aren't
hold the
we-
objective.
Yeah, aren't we gonna hold? Oh, yeah. I mean, don't we have another transport that we can plop down there so that it's got a little bit more?
We can. That's just because he's going to have to, because he's got lots of troops. So
Yeah.
troops hold objectives over other things. So I need to put troops on our objective in order to
I get it.
secure it.
Wait, troops in transport don't count?
Yeah. So the troops in the
secure.
transport, yeah, it counts as one transport when it comes to, but as soon as they get out, they'll count.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm deployed.
I guess I'm wanting to wait for his flyers before I plop down my flyer.
I'll
Yep.
go ahead and put my other thing. All right.
He can deep
Alright.
strike, I see they're going to keep him there.
Well, I'm going to use them for his reroll ones.
Okay. No worries. Over to you, Arthur.
And my Dreadnought has gated affinity, so I can plop them over with the rest of the interceptors.
Have they made it so you can deploy a Redemptor through a drop pod yet?
They have Dreadnought
I know
drop
they
pods
have-
now, but I don't know if they have Redemptor.
Yeah, I don't know if I didn't remember
one's
if they
not
were for the box dreads or the new ones because they've got
It's
ones you
412
can
stuff, so
because they
I
got
don't
they've
follow
got
it
ones you can
much.
put contemptors in. They've got a bigger one that you can put a contemptor in. So I mean, obviously can't do it with Leviathan, but you can probably do it with the Derrideo as well.
Okay, you guys are up.
All right, I'm going to deploy the tank by the building. Maybe smidge right thing. My plan is kind of try and give some fire support to whoever's taking that, trying to take that objective in that corner.
Yeah, exactly.
because the laser destroyer's got 72 inches. A lot of the other stuff has got like 36 or 30 to 36. So
Okay, you guys are up.
All my stuff is deployed, so
okay, who's going next?
I mean, I probably could. I don't want to throw these lives away, but it will probably happen at some point.
Yep. It's nature of the game.
So these shining spears and the warlock.
oh wait, I could.
Well,
deploy
they're two
myself,
separate
couldn't
deployments, so you can deploy them
Oh
separately.
yeah, I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just the shining spears then.
I? Who has transports?
So the repulsors are transport, the Taurox is a transport. That's it, I believe. And then here's obviously all these venoms are transports.
Like on our side.
Yeah, just the repulsor and the Taurox.
Sid may want to put all his stuff into the Taurox, so I can't hop right in there.
I can't put
Well-
all my stuff into the Taurox. I'll be putting 2, 4, 5, 6 in there.
Okay, so are
So
you going to put your
taking
engine
the,
seer in there as well?
No, I'm going to be taking 1 unit of Scions and the Tempestus Prime.
What you might want to do, Sid, is don't take the Tempestus Prime in there. Have him in reserves. See how they do in because they're going to run up in the first round. If they get shot off the board, then you can drop him back with the other squad. If they don't, you can drop him in with them where they are. So,
Gotcha.
yeah, he's got the aerial drop rule.
So that'd
Actually,
be 5.
Actually,
So you want to
may
pile in
not
with
be
me?
a
Wanna
good
climb in the
idea
back? Get
to
in the back
send
of
my
the truck?
character into the fray. Is it our turn?
The last thing I did was deploy this Talos. Have you done anything since then?
I don't know.
I
deployed
popped on the shining
Okay,
spear.
we got shining spears down. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was just like
Deploying a full venom.
Okay, now Targo.
How does your go?
I will deploy Lycus over by tactically. I don't think there's a tactical. All right,
Tactically counter deploy Lycus.
He's going to stand there with his foot on the flag.
essentially. It's still
Right.
all the credit.
So
Come
yay,
with
I'm
at me,
helping.
heretic.
I'm deploying another full venom. Venom full of racks.
What have you got on those venoms, AP? What have you got in there? Some 48-inch weapons? I don't think so.
So I think it's us again.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. I'm thinking I don't want to put my warlock anywhere not close to my units. But have you deployed any of your characters, AP? No, you haven't, right? None of them are.
he's-
I
the
deployed my
Archon's down.
Archon.
Down
Yeah,
behind the Ravager.
Let me try and do this then. We'll just do it like that.
Right,
Yeah, I
that's
think
you, Arthur?
I'm happy with that.
I'm good.
Well,
All right, I'm going to put my start putting my characters out just so you can lift them up a bit.
I'm starting to regret these shining spears here. Has anybody got a tank to throw in front of them or something?
You're
I mean,
fine.
yeah, I would,
There's
but
a
I
tank
think- I
right
think,
by you.
I think
Maybe.
you would block me from. No.
Nah. Did I?
Okay, that's one done. Over to you, Arthur.
Look, I don't know if we need to, Sid.
You pull that back, Sid.
No, I managed to squeeze it in there, so we're good.
Okay, we'll just say that's where you're going to deploy next.
I mean, I do have 4+ invul for like ranged, so
And this unit is inside.
Deploying venom full of witches.
Witches.
I do
All right,
have
then
4+
so then Sid deploys it. You know, you again, Arthur, because we deployed 2 at once. Then
Okay, I'm deploying another venom full of witches. Like that's not gonna fit.
It'll fit. Make it fit.
I don't think that's. Listen, that's the Drukari way, but that is not gonna work here.
So AP, can you go like through those venoms from one side to the other and repeat what you've got in those?
They have their cargo
Yeah.
directly beneath them.
Yeah, right. Nicely done.
This venom is empty.
All right.
You guys are up.
Oh, I'm going to put the Farseer up with the.
Is it your warlock, James?
The one on the bike or the one?
Yeah, the one on the bike.
No,
That's
that's
mine.
That's Washik's.
Okay. Because I'm gonna put the Iron Father right behind the tank. So if you could scooch it over just a touch.
I mean,
Okay, it's over to you, Arthur.
I just have to keep my interstitials within 6 inches so they get the invuln. So I have to like.
Is that enough?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Venom full of witches deployed.
All right, I'm gonna put down the Forge Father behind the tank, or Iron Father.
Okay, you, Arthur.
I am spending 1 CP to activate Screaming Jets or some shit.
The
I'm
Screaming Jets.
holding a venom in reserve, and that venom is full of Kabalites.
Cool.
Tasty.
You still got to put something down there. That's not a deployment.
Oh, do I? Okay, that's
Yep.
fine. I'm putting my suck on the field. Upside down, I guess.
Where's the other warlords?
Okay, so now it's over to us now. So we've still got to put down.
I got to put on intercessors, and then I got to put down Kalrak.
Yep. And the engine seer needs to go down. The Crimson Hunter needs to go down.
Crimson Hunter needs to go. Yeah.
Where's Antipho?
He's probably back.
It's over here with my units.
Oh.
Yeah, but what's he doing though? Is he in a transport? Is he waiting for aerial drop?
You waiting for aerial?
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
Still us, I think.
Yep.
We haven't
Still
deployed
us.
We
yet.
haven't deployed anything.
I don't want to put down the Crimson Hunter for obvious
Here,
reasons.
I'll drop my engines here down. That'll at least get us moving.
What range do I have on this? Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted.
All right, let me know when it says again.
Look, AP, there is only one reason that the Crimson Hunter is here, and that is because I thought you would bring some flyers. Otherwise, I would have left it at home.
Yeah, there, he's got 2 flyers.
I just put one on the board.
Yeah,
Alright.
now it's over to you, now over to us.
Deploying the I'm trying to intercessors into the building.
Yeah, do a lift. Get it. Turn your lift tight
Oh.
down.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, not that. Whoa, what the hell?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh god.
Well,
Hold
just
up.
because you can't get it the way you want doesn't mean you have
Look,
to jump
man.
in.
Look, they're really angry that there are no Primaris models with jump packs. They're really just trying to.
It is the true 40k experience. Just models being thrown over the table.
Haven't seen any of that today. And there were a lot of inebriated people, and still models didn't.
Okay, hold on.
Well,
I'm lifting it and I'm getting like some rubber banding. And so that's what's kind of messing with me. I mean, you can go ahead and deploy whatever AP. I'm putting them on the bottom floor. Where's that other one? I'm missing one.
Yeah, missing. I haven't seen one. Where's he falling into?
Shit.
He tried to sneak behind enemy lines.
I have completed deployment. You guys are.
He wanted
I found him. He's underneath the shining spears. Got him.
He went full Vanguard right there. All right.
Here we go. Okay. Getting ready to kill those duplicitous Eldar.
Look, he was just waiting for the right. He's waiting to get stabbed in the back.
He's witching. He's hitching a ride on the shining spears. That way he can just jump into their faces when they get over there.
I'm debating if I want to put Kalrak in the tank. I mean, there's really not a reason to because I got the missile launcher.
Yeah, I think the missile launcher would be better off not in the tank.
Yeah, I'll probably put him on the second floor, honestly.
Do flyers count distance from the base or from the model still?
From flyers count from the model.
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna put me. Right. I think what's the range in that? What missile launchers? What 48?
48 inches.
Where am I in that?
So I think it's you, Arthur. Are you fully deployed now?
I'm fully deployed.
Okay, so we can complete putting our stuff out.
Yep.
All right.
Are our characters on the sheet? They're not.
So Eshairr's in the webway. Now, so do we know who's going first? How are we going to resolve
Yeah,
first turn?
exactly.
You guys are going first.
Okay.
okay.
So Washik, I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
So he's left this little bit back here where that's not within 9 inches of anything.
Oh,
So we
shit.
so we could deploy rangers into the back line here, and first turn snipe at the succubus or the archon. Now they're going to die the next turn.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously.
They're
But
gonna
it
die
means that-
immediately.
It means that he'll have to hold some forces back to go and deal with them. Now, in terms of, I don't mind sacrificing my rangers. The only difference is that my rangers get a buff from the Autarch, yours don't.
Yeah.
So-
yeah. Also, your rangers count towards the overall losses, while mine really don't.
Yeah, but I don't want to tell you to sacrificial pawns, because you're a
Look,
guest.
they are rangers. I'm
Yeah.
okay with it, so I'm going to
Okay.
be doing it.
So yeah, right behind that building is where they emerge from the webway.
We are a light talk. If there's anybody going to put down lives for the Craftworld, it's going to be rangers. Who else? Everybody else is too important. It's just like, deviants. We can get rid of some deviants. It's all right. Because look, if we collect their soul stones, it's better for them than actually becoming pathfinders. So, from my point of view, it's all right.
Certain point of view.
Apparently, Eldar, it's fine for people to die over some wrong date format.
With us,
Too
it's
soon,
more
you know.
like with the Eldar, it's more like you die over like you've had wrong food for dinner because it was too spicy and you are too emotional about it after. Basically, you know what? I think video games would be a really bad thing for Eldar. If all of their
Probably.
emotions are like amplified, can you imagine amplified salt?
Oh, I know. I can imagine. It's every day of my fucking life.
I only get
Right.
angry at two. I only get angry at two things myself: drivers on the road and inanimate objects that aren't doing
Same.
what they're supposed to do.
I get mad at myself, and then I get mad at myself.
So are we done with deployment actually?
Yeah, it's going to put the
Uh,
rangers out there. You put your rangers out in that back corner. ready
Do
to-
I? I thought I have to do it in like.
No, it happens. It's a deployment thing. It's not reinforcement. So it happens at the end of the deployment. You can put them anywhere on the board that's not within 9 inches of an enemy model.
Scouts and Rangers are assholes. Or
So yeah, it's got to put a little line along the back there.
so I was looking
you put- if
into Space
Yeah,
Marines,
I'll
whether you
s-
can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna spread them out like.
Yeah, spread them out in a line right on the edge.
Yeah.
So what are you saying about assholes, Pondo?
Saying they're assholes since they can deploy pretty much anywhere,
Fuck.
like right away, like incursors, infiltrators, eliminators.
Yeah, but those are.
Scouts.
I mean, those are the Space Marine ones that were like fucking Rangers and Special Forces. Like that's their job.
Yeah,
I mean, you're talking about dudes that
I've been looking at the nice things that Space Marines have, and then all my Grey Knight stuff. And
Well, that's what you get for not playing the
Seems to
poster
me like
boys.
seems to me like they are deployed all right. Well, this one is like.
you're right. I should I should be playing
You-
Ultramarines.
You picked a faction that is never going to get anything ever again because they had their moment of glory when fucking Ward was around, and nobody everybody hates him and doesn't want them to get anything nice.
This is off the table as well, right here.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm fixing it. Fuck. But they fit. I'm sure they will fit.
48-inch ring.
When you left that, because you went a long while after before you put some forces in that back corner. You know, I was hoping you were going to go on one flank and we could actually put the Rangers up in the building for cover, but no, shut that one down.
Sorry.
What we need is we just need some Krieg guardsmen, and every time we stop, they just build a really like huge bunker, and that's how they work. I mean, they just deploy shovel.
Wait, aren't you like Fist's successor chapter? No, you're
I'm Iron Hands.
Yeah.
10th Legion. Well,
you're thinking of Black Templars. Black Templars are the Fist.
Yeah, Black Templars are the ones who don't understand how can only use swords.
Look, I've started thinking about Fists when he said fortify. That was the key.
Oh yeah, well it's the Death Corps of Krieg as well.
Yeah.
Like World War I Germany, pretty much.
With atomics.
Yeah.
Are you guys done deploying?
I think we're good. I think we're ready to move on. Now, the question becomes, and I think the answer is yes, do we orbally bombard again? You know, how many cities has he got in the world? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we're averaging probably 3 mortal wounds, just under 3 mortal wounds.
CP do we have?
We have 11 CP, and it costs 2. Sid's rolling can't be bad 3 games in a row, can it?
Maybe somebody else should touch the dice.
I rolled the last time, so and it was bad.
How little you know me, sir.
I don't want anything to do with these crew tactics.
I don't think Sid should touch dice ever.
Sure.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, because we can at least do some damage on the HQ. So
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'll roll it.
Go for it.
No.
All right, 2 CP. But
Benson.
wait, I can roll to see if I get one of them back.
Yes.
I forgot to do last time.
that is the you roll both, don't you?
No, because you roll once when you sent Ben a stratagem.
Question: what did you get for your warlord? Where'd you
Don't
pick
you
for your
roll per
warlord traits?
CP?
No. Sorry, let me just double check what the wording is. Sorry, it
Ooh.
is.
I think it's you roll both for both 2 dice.
Roll a
dice per
D6. Yeah,
CP.
D6. Sorry, yeah. For each command point spent, one of your stratagems on 6, that's immediately refunded. No, it's true. Well done, Pondo. You schooled me.
Good man.
Okay.
Whoever our warlord is, whichever one. What'd
That's
you go
okay,
for?
because
warlord traits?
I get one back. So
See, that's
so Sid, grab a D6. And I'll
Wait,
start.
you're having me roll this crap?
Yeah,
You
this
want
is
someone
your,
else to
it's
roll?
your
Seriously.
stratagem.
It's
your
going to be a
stratagem.
Sid Alpha
Brave.
strike.
Sid Alpha strikes.
Okay, so
Brave.
Arthur, we're going left to right as you're looking at it from your
Okay.
side. So first Venom. So you want to call out if you call out if you yes or no if you get a
Oh,
6.
hey.
Sid?
6.
Okay, so
Goes
that's 1
down.
on that Venom. It's down to 5. The Homunculus,
No.
second Venom.
6.
Okay, so that one's down to
What?
5 as well.
Is really Sid who's rolling those dice?
The Talos,
Shh. I just don't know.
No.
okay, the Rax,
No.
okay, Venom,
Yes.
okay, wow,
Just the
these
Venom
artillery really
specifically.
hate Venoms. Okay, the Razorwing,
No.
okay, Venom,
Watch, it's gonna be 6 again.
Yes.
is it? No, you're lying.
Yes.
No, you're lying. We have video evidence, and we still think you're full of shit.
Okay, Ravager,
No.
okay, Archon,
No.
Venom,
Now it's gonna be 6.
6.
Hondo, keep calling him. Come on.
Yeah.
No, it can only be
Holy
on the
shit.
Venoms.
Void Raven,
Will it be 6?
No.
Venom,
See, this is going to be Venom. Now it's going to be a 6.
No.
You ruined it, Pondo. This is why we can't have nice
Succubus.
things.
Well, you told me to do it.
You
No.
don't have any proof of that.
Venom,
Yes.
There's the 6.
Okay.
See?
And Last Venom.
Yes. What the fuck?
Screw the Venom specifically.
Feel like your
Why?
fucking Imperial Guard need to get a title of Venom Slayers. Jesus Christ.
Man,
Jesus Christ.
the Imperial Guard's strongest thing is that people underestimate them. They're actually really fucking good.
That
Not
has nothing to do
conscripts,
with this. Was statistically improbable.
I mean,
The
that's
man
fine,
rolled a
but it still
6 like
happens.
7 times in 13. Okay.
Yeah, this was extremely statistically improbable.
Yeah. This is some
Okay.
I will
Ronald Swan
probably
shit.
never roll that.
Your
good
reputation
again,
is
ever.
ruined, Sid.
The
Yeah.
hand,
Sid,
the hand of Zeech is upon him. Purge him.
there's only one direction you can go now, Sid.
Yep.
Good thing you have a buttload of dice for it to go down that direction.
Holy crap.
All
All right, let's begin moving.
And
Mhm.
Orc and Tyranid levels of dice here.
So
So Sid, don't forget, by the way, that your tank still move less than half. You can shoot twice, and the same with the repulsor. Move less than half. It can shoot twice.
what's my
So
Are we gonna
everything
move
I
now?
own is standing still.
Before we start moving, there's some story
Right.
stuff we're doing.
Oh, okay.
okay.
So,
Oh.
Okay. So as your army begins to lay itself out on the battlefield, there's a enormous shuffling pile of robes and mechadendrites that is going up and down the line, handing out pieces of paper, going, "Yes, that's right. This is how you defeat the Eldari. Yep. As you can see here, apply torsion, torque to the shoulder, 45 degrees, at least 7.5 newtons worth of energy. Just gonna rip that shoulder socket right out. I've prepared all of this information up to date. So your good friend Magos Biologos Filosa is
The
handing
Marines
out.
refuse to take the pamphlet.
I mean, the Marines have been inducted with all of this information already.
No, still, they want to snub
He
this
still
thing.
hands it out to all of them. He walks up to their armor and like glues it on there.
No, the fuck he does.
Can my warlock
This
shoot him?
Magos is gonna get choke slammed if he tries to attach something to the fucking Marines armor.
it's like people that put brochures on your car in car parks.
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
This dude
Nope.
tries to attach it, he's gonna get knocked in his ass.
This is
That's
happening.
gonna happen.
He's not
No,
like
it's not
the
happening.
main body is just shuffling past. His little arms are attaching it everywhere. They got
Then the
got
sergeant will grab one of his mechadendrites and yank him back because they're not gonna let him do that.
the Space Marine sergeant suddenly is listening to a screeching noise of
His power sword is ignited.
the Magos goes, "You would dare harm a servant of the Omnisire while he is handing out-
Silence, biologists.
You be silent. I will speak to
Power
the
sword is
Iron
active.
Fathers about this behavior.
The Iron Father will back us up.
The Iron Father will not back you up. I have it on good authority."
Then you don't know the Iron Father.
Then
I have it on
You
good
don't know
authority
that-
that he's controlled by the GM.
you will take these papers. I don't care if you read them or don't read them, but I have put a lot of effort into finding out how
he will
to
crumple
destroy
it in front of his
Eldari.
face and drop it to the ground.
Well, that's littering. I'm going to report you to a peace enforcement officer immediately.
I turn around and look, like the sergeant turns around and looks at the repulsor standing behind him. No.
I mean, he continues shuffling on, handing out the papers to everybody. Answering
Pathetic
any
creature.
questions anybody had. He hands them out to the Eldari forces as well. He's just like, "Now, I know this might be uncomfortable, but please make sure that you use this to the best extent. I have done so much research on your people, and I would just love for it to be used."
I love that a biologist is trying to tell the Eldar how to fight the Dark Eldar.
The
To chat, I
Eldari
think-
allies are pointedly ignoring him as if he was like air, as if he just didn't.
Oh, there's more super glue plus papers
Could
being
be.
attached to torsos,
Yeah.
slapped
Why
on the
not?
sides of bikes.
Why not? Why not? They're just pretending like this is not happening.
I think we've got a guest opening for a future episode with an enemy of Admech.
Yeah, exactly.
Dark Mechanicum, anyone?
Washik, you are
Mhm.
playing the Altauk Allies, I believe. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, the Alayatok.
So your Alayatok forces were traveling to escort Eshairr's new Alayatok forces to this planet through the webway. And they unfortunately uncovered a Dark Eldar raiding force who has followed them through the webway to the planet. So basically, this whole fight is your fault. But only you know that.
Look, basically, we are extremely okay with that.
Very well.
Because Alayatok officially is in a state of open war with the Imperium. So if you know, Drukhari die in this combat, if Imperial forces die in this combat, we'll be okay, I guess.
That's fine.
Well, I heard
Hands
it
hit
arrived
everywhere.
right in the nick of time, right before this raiding force could arrive.
Yeah. I mean,
Convenient
that's
timing.
one way. From the other side of the battlefield, you all begin getting a Vox. Specifically, Eldari forces, but the humans can intercept it from the Imperium side.
I would like to intercept it.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I
do
guess
so.
I'll listen to it.
Oh, that's going to be
And
another
then not
pointed.
understand what they're saying.
There's going to be another pointed ignoration then, probably.
If they're speaking Eldari, I'm sure that one of the Eldari can translate it for the humans.
Those
Probably a few four-letter words.
Well, I mean, Eshairr and Kalrak are up top. Like, you can tell me what they're saying, and I could translate for the Space Marines at least, because I'm sure we have our inbox channel.
This
If
is
you wanna do that.
Archon Menirkin of the Dark Eldari forces, the Drukhari. What's up, loser Eldari? We have come here in order to reap your souls. But if you wish to surrender and join us, you will find much pleasure in playing, staying away from Slanesh's beautiful embrace. Instead, you lamers will continue to fly around thinking you're so important and then becoming power supply when you die. For now, we will take you and your human women as slaves. We will tear them a new asshole, literally and metaphorically. We are bad, evil guys, here to live forever. Why are you making this gesture towards me? I am a very serious person, loser nerd.
Is this an Eldari?
Eshairr, do you want to take this one? I mean, I've got only one message for the Archon. Mind your back. That's it. It's just everything that he gets back from the Alayatok forces.
All right, you guys, you may begin. I just
So-
want to remind you, you have your special documents that indicate specific ways to kill Eldari.
Cut their heads off?
So
Shoot them in the face?
Do my rangers are now supposed to
Shoot them
target
until they
his-
stop moving, and then shoot them some more.
Well,
That's-
they could move first, but they are
his
heavy though,
shoulder
so
sockets?
it's been -1 to
I
hit.
want
But
do
yeah,
that.
we need to move. We need to do our movement stuff first. So my forces are all staying still. Your flyer has to fly.
Yeah, I know.
I told James that I like to imagine that Kalrak and Eshairr are both put where they are to act as the middlemen between the Astartes and the Eldar.
And he has to fly exactly 2260, right? But
Yes,
Min-
but
minimum-
now,
minimum
He's got
of
wings
20.
of Cain. You can turn up to 90 degrees first, then
Yeah,
move,
yeah,
then
yeah.
turn again. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly what I'm going to do. 10, 20.
How are the points captured? Is it per turn or per round?
It's at the end of the round, I
It's per
believe, or
turn.
into the turn. Yeah, it's into the turn.
Each of our turns, whoever holds the flags will get a point.
Okay.
So at the end of your turn right now, you will at the very least get 1 point, unless you move your troops off yours. I will also get 1 point, unless you somehow wipe out all my forces on my flag. I find
I've got a
highly
point.
improbable, but it could happen.
Do we want to Zerga rush that side?
No, the flyer just has to move. I mean, I could make him fly over our side, but the flyer's only reason for existence is to take down his flyers and probably die in a hail of fire, because otherwise I won't be able to touch them. So basically, I can either engage just because we go first, which is a huge advantage, and just like try to take down his bomber, or at least seriously hamper it.
So if his flyer is within 36 inches of my tank, I have 2 weapons that get bonuses to attacking flying.
Yeah, keep
units.
in mind those
Well-
weapons also are good against the Ravager and the
Yeah.
Venoms. They've all got fly as well.
Oh,
You know
okay.
You know what's great about Eldari flyers is those 90-degree turns in the beginning and in the end of your move turn. In the beginning and the end of your move. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm just going to plop it down in outline. And then I'm going to turn it. Ash. How can I get rid of this ruler?
You hit tab or you hit
Yeah.
You have to go
I
back
You
see.
to
can just use Q and E to rotate too.
And then I'm going to just like rotate it like that.
Do
And that's the
we
movement for the
want
flyer.
to try to rush the third objective? His objective?
I think we should try and thin the herd a little bit first.
Yeah, first.
Do we want to try to get the center objective?
Definitely, but question is how much long range firepower do we have to actually engage the venoms now?
So I
I've got a
can
fair
hit
amount.
everything I have can pretty much hit in like across the board at least.
Yeah. So basically, I would try and sit tight, kill some of his, venoms because that's always good.
What range is your dark Reaper? So 48.
Dark Reapers are 48.
48 and 36 on the Tempest launcher.
36 for the Tempest launcher, which is nice. Nice thing.
And how far away from the objective you had to be from to actually be capturing it?
3 inches.
3 inches, yeah.
3 inches, yep.
So you essentially have to have a dude on the flag.
And it can only be troops.
Correct.
Interesting. Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I moved. I don't think
aerial
I will
units
move.
can't capture an objective.
No,
Sorry? Flyers can't, yeah,
Video
because
game.
boots on the ground, they don't have boots.
you
Yeah,
know
it's
that
just-
was.
You'd have to be able to like nick the flag and take it home. Same thing.
Sid, in the beginning of 8th edition, there was actually a tournament where somebody brought like 12 Eldari flyers in a list and nothing else. And then they invented boots on the ground rule, which says you need to have infantry and you need to capture objectives only within.
Well, that's why you're seeing some lists like it'll be like, oh, it's 2 Iron Hands Air Wing detachments and 3 squads of scouts.
Yep, obviously.
Now I'll add. Do we want to try to get the center objective?
I think for the first turn, our focus should be on trying to thin the herd as much as possible. Either focus fire or, focus fire would probably be a good idea. So we just need to start picking units so we can engage and start trying to take.
So I think we can move into that objective. You've got a 12-inch move with those interceptors. I would be getting that objective so we get the points on the board as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
And do we have any idea what AP has on those venoms? Because he could have those lances.
Yeah, they're all. I mean, so pretty much the ones on our left are mostly witches. The ones in the middle.
No,
are
I
mostly
mean
Acolytes.
weapons on venoms. Can't he select lances for them?
Yeah, they're usually either dual spinner catapults or dual spinner cannons or dual spinner. Or AP, what have you got on your venoms? They're in his list. They are all.
I think all of my
splinter
venoms are
cannons.
exactly the same. They're splinter
Yeah, splinter
cannons,
cannon, yeah.
and they all have grisly trophies, so they're covered with human skulls.
Splinter cannon. So we would actually be pretty okay with moving a tank forward if we sufficiently cover it, I think. But there's the Ravager though. Yikes.
Would it behoove me to activate the teleporter to get closer to be able to get in range of rapid fire?
You don't need to get. You don't need because you're
Yeah.
Marines. Marines, you've got bolt discipline. You automatically get
Well,
the
that's
double
if
rapid fire.
I stand still. They're not Terminators.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, yeah. So
That's why I was asking because at this
Wait.
point I didn't stand still. I'm not a Terminator or Dreadnought.
Aren't all Grey Knights Terminators by default?
no,
No.
they're not.
No.
No,
They're
only
not?
the paladins.
Oh, okay,
No.
Paladins.
I probably wouldn't because it's once for battle. I wouldn't waste it just yet.
Well, I can spend a CP to do it again.
Okay, that's true. Yeah. So
And the alternative thing is I have no idea if these guys are going to survive.
yeah. Okay. No, it's a fair call.
Yeah,
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, probably do it. So you don't move them out now. You move them in the psychic phase, right?
No, they move in the movement phase. They have a teleporter that they can.
All right. Yeah.
They're
So it's
special
not a
dudes.
gate thing of yours.
They're one of actually few good units in the Grey Knights.
Yeah, they've got like personal teleporter packs basically, interceptors.
But they're gonna die next round. Like,
Yeah.
now.
Everybody's going to die eventually.
Just a matter of
sorry.
how, when.
Well, you asked me a question before. Sorry, Atomic.
Oh yeah, no, I just asking. Sorry, with the heavy laser
Venom.
destroyer. Which
So
what do you think would be better one? Because I don't
probably
know.
the
I know
laser destroyer would probably go after the Ravager, only because it's got more wounds,
Yeah.
and it's got dark lances. So the
And I'll be able to
Ravager,
fire it twice.
yeah, the flyers are really where they're gonna have their anti tank, along with
Okay.
any blast pistols if they get close enough.
'Cause I don't know shit about Drakari.
So
Game-wise.
I'm not sure who I should be shooting at, to be honest. Whether I should be
So-
focusing down some of the Venoms or target the Void Raven.
So with the Venoms, they're only
Roger.
toughness 5, so they're quite easy to wound, especially with things like heavy bolters. So that's good for the Punisher Gatling Cannon, for example. It'll wound them on 4s. So I'd probably, or that being said, though, you won't get your double shot because you're going only on one target. So still, probably the Punisher could probably pop 1 Venom per turn, and that way the guys inside will jump out and foot slog it across the board.
So I should probably, for the moment, focus down some of the Venoms.
Yep.
Yeah. Probably, the Punisher's got a good chance of killing 1 a turn. I'd probably go on the uninjured Venom.
Mm.
So has everybody moved? That's moving. You're keeping your bikers back.
Yeah, I was thinking about moving them forward, but the thing is, even if I open up those Venoms, he's got Rex inside. So I don't think there's any reason for me to like go to him, especially if we've got these Dark Reapers here. If anything, maybe I should move the Shining Spears like in our lines, but somewhere to the center. What do you think? Like maybe like clean up this. Yeah, they've got 18-inch movement. And they are kitted to actually kitted to like melee vehicles.
Yeah. Because they're strength 8, strength 6.
Yeah, but I see no reason to just like spend them now. Like, don't think that it's gonna bring anything really important for us.
I am gonna move my Forge Frog a little bit because I gotta move him for a thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move him like right. Yeah,
I could move the Warlock.
you're
maybe.
fine. I just
Yeah.
need him to be within 3 inches of the unit. is
No, I'm
all.
thinking like of powers that I have that I could use. Let me just see if I'm in range. But this is 18. This is all right. This is
So you
18.
probably move the Torx a bit further forward because it's out of range right now.
Yeah.
Even it's trying a bit forward.
What's Torax armed with? Is it
Gatling cannon, auto cannons, and a storm bolter.
Bolter.
Splinter cannons are not 36, right? AP. What's the range of those splinter cannons?
That's on a Venom.
Yeah, they're 36 rapid
They're
fire 3s.
36. So I will move the Shining Spears so that they are all behind the Thorax because no reason to get squashed by splinter cannons early on.
Don't
I mean,
forget the acrobatic grace of those as well.
Does
They
hiding
fall by the
behind
normal
them
shadows.
actually do anything here?
Well, if you don't have line of sight, you don't have
Yeah,
line
vehicles
of sight.
block line of sight.
Okay.
I mean, they could be screening for the vehicle as well. That's another thing because they do have that 4+ invul. The question is how many of those I'm going to roll. And also another reason why these Shining Spears are here is they are another unit that can actually engage flyers. That's just going to be. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to like throwing them out there first turn. Maybe second.
I think we should just turn 1, try and shoot and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So we got a psychic phase first.
Okay.
Your
I got some
warlock.
stuff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely gonna. Yeah, but I've got 18 inches. I don't actually have.
You've got a buffing powder, don't you? Didn't you take
Yeah, but that's
Right,
the protect thing. Oh, actually, I should use it on the Dark Reapers anyways.
Yeah.
I didn't take guide. I took Jinx.
Jinx? That's right.
Yeah, but Jinx is 18 inches, so on enemy.
But you've got protect as well, though.
I've got protect. So I'm gonna protect on those Dark Reapers, most likely, yeah. And that is, let me just,
It's 2d6.
yeah, I know it's 36. Is what, charge 7? Right. So that's me 2d6. Nope.
It's probably not worth a reroll. I'd say they're already in cover.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay,
Just
Pondo,
the-
all your psychic
Okay.
shenanigans.
All right. So first thing, the most inconsequential one, I'm going to do Astral Aim from my Grandmaster to my Dreadnought.
Yep.
He's definitely within range.
2 feet.
Those dice are not going to work for you. I have no idea why they're on the table.
I think these. I need to get
Pray, right?
a 5. That is definitely a 5. Okay.
Yep.
So he has Astral Aim, so he can shoot pretty much
Anything.
everything on the board.
Except
Nice.
characters.
But yeah. Then next I'm going to do Gate of Affinity for my Venerable Dreadnought on my Grandmaster. That is a warp charge of 6. I got it. He'll be right behind. I need a Grandmaster that much anyway. And the interceptors are going to use Sanctuary on themselves.
I
Yes.
am going to deny the witch that if it's successful.
Can you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I have Helm of Spite.
It's very spiteful.
No, Pondo, I literally knew that you were going to pull exactly this shit. I knew you were going to do some Grey Knight bullshit, so I made sure to get an anti-psyker thing for me.
Look, I'm actually in the Council of Heresy table, channel that AP has for like helping organizing his armies. And when he asked about,
it's peculiar. The number I need hit for Sanctuary is not on the sheet.
Oh, let me take out the book right behind me.
all right.
I'm guessing it's a 6, maybe a 7.
So when AP asked about like Dark Eldar like Drukhari, tell me what they're good at. I'm like, I don't remember much AP, but what I do remember is they definitely have got something on their leaders that's against
6.
psychic shenanigans.
Okay. So I need at least a 6, but I definitely want more.
Yep.
That is a 6.
Nice.
Is it okay if I spend the CP to reroll that
Fine
one?
by me.
So 9. You need to get a 10.
9. Okay, wait. Do we just see if we get that? I want to roll this up here. See if we get back. We do get that one back.
Nice.
Well, that was a 5, so I'm an 8. I'll spend a CP to reroll that 3.
No.
No.
So they'll
So we
have
got
a
Sanctuary.
5 up invuln. I don't know where to mark that with.
Just remember it.
That's gonna okay. I know. Okay. Am I in range with my stubby smite? I don't know if I am.
They can only manifest 1 power, though, can't they?
Grandmaster can manifest 2.
Okay.
I don't know if he's in range.
Technically speaking, he should have done that. You're supposed to do all your psychic powers for one thing at a time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if he couldn't have smoked him when he was back behind the dreadnought, he couldn't do it now.
Okay. Then never mind. I don't think I was in range anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
It's only 1 damage regardless.
Yep. All right. I think the psychics are all done now.
Yes, for
So
me.
that would be shooting. Yeah.
There you go, Pondo. I literally wrote it out for you.
What'd you do?
I literally wrote it out for you.
So we're moving into shooting, yeah?
5 plus invul.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Sid, when are we going to see one of your dice cyclones again? That was a crowd pleaser.
How the
Don't-
hell did you do that?
Yeah, I don't
Why
know.
would you? Why would you?
Why, don't encourage him. Jesus.
I am
All right.
encouraging him.
Well, sorry. So it's beginning of this. If we're going into shooting, then I'll declare Signum Array and give the bonus to my intercessor squad.
That's like going to a gaming table and say, "Hey, Jim, why don't you stack those dice like you do every single game?" That'd be really cool.
My only question is, do I shoot the succubus or do I shoot the archon? I should have range for both.
Well, part of me wants
So-
to say shoot the Archon because he was an asshole.
Yeah.
So the Archon gives better buffs. I would say I'd probably go for the Archon only because, and if you're lucky, you might knock his invulnerable save off as well.
Look, I've got fluff reasons to go for the archon, and that's mostly what I need. I've got five.
See what you do.
I've got 5 ranges, so I need 5 dice.
Yeah.
Where did all my dice go? Somebody took all my dice.
On the left side.
Okay, I'll just like
You can always
copy
spawn more.
these. Yeah.
Look at you using Drukhari dice. You belong on my side of the table. Why
Yeah,
not
we've all
just
used them so far.
flip around? Well, yeah, I mean, I would use them. It's perfectly fine for me.
That's all
So
hit.
that's for hits. That's on
Yeah, and
2
it's-
plus, 3 plus. That's all
Yeah,
hit.
three's to wound.
3's to 1, 6's
Sixes
become
to mortal wounds.
Yeah. Well, no. Are they already?
Yeah, 6 is
Yeah.
mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Oh
Well.
wow,
incredible.
That's a shocker.
Incredible.
Yeah.
All right, you got
that's-
1 2+ save there, Arthur.
You're firing at the Archon?
Yeah.
All right, Shadowfield. I'm good. The Archon just
So-
gazes over as you fire a withering barrage at him, and then goes back to taunting the rest of the Eldari for being soul-filled bastards.
I shouldn't have told him to watch his back. I should have done it.
Oh no,
without
he
him
didn't. He
noticing.
didn't bother looking over.
So I
Look at the
have
sass.
He just glanced.
quite a bit of shots with my Marines up front.
Yes.
I have 9 Stormbolters, that all at rapid fire range. Oh wait, did I need to declare? I was wanting to spend a CP to do
do what?
Cybolt ammunition,
Yep, that's fine. Do it.
which would turn the Stormbolters into heavy bolters essentially.
Okay, done.
Do we need to roll to see if we get the CP back?
What's
Yep.
the toughness on a Venom? You said toughness 5.
No, we don't. Yeah, it's toughness 5. We can also sorry, we can roll for a Kurov's Aquila. So roll a d6, Sid, for Kurov's Aquila to see if we steal Arthur's CP from his reroll earlier. No, we don't.
So your artifact.
It's.
Yep, it's our relic.
Did you roll 1 die
Sorry,
for
the
the?
magic
one
is
die.
lost.
I need to roll another one because it's actually 2 CP. Yeah. Okay.
So I already deducted 1, so that's all right.
Oh,
I'll go
okay.
back to 8.
So good.
Yep, all good.
All right.
Okay, so who's shooting? You're shooting?
I'll shoot.
Yep.
Silencer will go into. Let's say that venom. Should I just devote all of it into 1 venom?
Oh, it's tough. This is where I always fall down against Dark Eldar. Is I try to spit my fire, thinking I'll definitely kill that, and then I end up with 3 things that I don't actually hurt that badly. So
Oh, well, then
but I
let's
just
pick a
feel-
target and go for it.
But I
Yeah.
feel there's a lot of fire there, though. Like this hurts me, Pondo, to have 10 Grey Knights shoot at 1 venom.
Yeah, but I mean, a guaranteed kill is better than,
Mm.
Yeah, I feel the same thing.
Like I said, shoot them until they're dead, and then
What's-
shoot
All
them
right,
some
Pondo,
more.
you do you. Don't listen to me. You do you.
All right, what's more of a threat, the venom or the Ravager?
The Ravager is more of a threat, but you've got
To-
much less.
To the Grey Knights, the venom is definitely a threat
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's going to disgorge troops onto them.
Okay.
But he's got
I think
only
he's gonna be wounding
regular
on.
troops in there, and if they actually meet up in close combat,
So you'd be wounding the venoms on 4. You'd be wounding the Ravager on 5. So I'd be going for the venoms.
Yeah,
with
for
those,
the-
with those
Okay.
strength 5 shots with the storm bolters because of the Cybolt. I'll be doing that.
Yeah,
sure.
and it's -1 AP. So I have 9 Stormbolters.
So it's 36 shots.
Yes, because yeah, okay. Thank you for doing the math right away for me.
No worries.
I really don't want to do 36 shots into 1 venom. Damn.
Yeah, or I mean, it's just
I'm
going to come
gonna be
down
doing
to
40, so
guaranteed kills, guaranteed kill.
Yeah, but how much does he need for a guarantee? Like
I mean, we don't know.
20.
Is he rolling like a normal person? Is he rolling like Sid? So I mean, it's really what it comes down to.
Or
I
at least
mean-
put the side cannon onto the other venom, maybe.
We've
I
learned
have a
today.
silencer, not a side cannon,
Silencer.
unfortunately.
Sorry,
We've learned today
Yeah,
that
I'll
if Sid is
do-
with a guest.
I'll do a silencer on that venom, and then all 36 shots are going into the other one.
Okay.
I'll do the
Alright.
silencer first. So 6.
It's heavy 6, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, and I
So you're
moved
hitting on
hitting on 4s.
hitting on 4s, yeah, because they've got hitting on 5s because they've got the -1 to hit the venoms.
Okay.
But you get to reroll 1s because you got the Grandmaster there.
Now to roll nothing, no ones at all. 1 hit.
And it'd be wounding on 5s.
You have the 1/1 there.
Well, that's 1 wound so far.
You can reroll that one.
No.
No, so just
So
one wound.
No AP, no minus AP.
Then it's 4+. I'm good.
Okay. 36 shots now.
Is that times 6?
I don't feel like copying and pasting. I don't think I have the ability at the moment, so
Oh, well, here you go. I'll do it for you. There you go.
all right. This is the first time I've ever had to do this.
All right, team effort, boys. Here we go.
Okay. All right, so get rid of 2s and 3s.
Keep 1s. I rolled a lot of 1s.
Oh.
2s and 3s, you said?
Yeah, delete 2s and 3s. 1s can be re-rolled.
Because it's not heavy, so it's not 5, so it's 4 to hit.
Yeah.
That's a lot of 1s. My God.
My God.
So now delete 1s, 2s, or 3s from there.
Actually, those hit. Sweet.
That's about okay. And then be wounding on all that will be wounding on 4s.
Yep.
So you got 12 wounds.
What's
The
the
fact
AP?
that James
Oh,
just did
there's-
that like
why is the-
instantaneously, it was like, what the
why is
fuck?
You can
there
see it
the
on you can see it on the
three
side of the
above
Yeah,
table.
that's why we're using the tray.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, I'm used to going at top down, not bottom up.
What's the AP?
It's -1 because of the
I have
ability.
5+ invulnerable save then.
So 12 of them.
6, 1, 2, 3, 6. That should leave 12 dice left.
That's 11 dice.
Yeah, 11 dice.
I save
And
against
dead.
3. Okay, I'm gonna need another die to do
Well,
the
does it-
people
does-
disgorging.
Does it
Does it
explode?
explode first?
Yeah.
On a 6, it'll explode.
No.
No. Okay.
Fat chance.
So they can disgorge within 3 inches of it. And you got to roll a dice for each guy inside. On a 1, 1 guy's killed. So 5 dice.
So close.
They're
No
good.
kill.
Mm.
Still, that's first strike. Oh, mate, we're not doing those rules.
First blood.
First strike. we're gonna-
I'm about to show you First Blood Part 2.
Yeah. The good news is that your Grandmaster could drop his weapon onto
Yeah,
them.
that's what I'm thinking.
Now the sweet meats are out of that vehicle.
Sweet meats? Jesus. You sure you're not the Drukhari? Shit.
Grandmaster has a silencer. Just a silencer. He doesn't have a.
Yeah, Gatling silencer.
So hitting on 3.
2s. Doesn't he?
It's
Right,
a heavy
so-
weapon, and
He
he
moved. That's true. Yeah.
technically moved. I had to move.
Yeah.
Actually, I probably didn't have to move. That was a mistake on my part. Oh well. But hitting on 3s, it's not.
So I gave infinity counts as moving anyway, so it would have counted.
That's
for the
what I was
purpose of
thinking. It,
movements.
it didn't
Yeah.
quite say it in the description, but I'm pretty sure it
Yeah.
counted technically.
Any redeployment counts as moving.
Gotcha.
All but 1.
1 miss. That's
And
a
then
2.
be 3s to wound. Three wounds. So they're Acolytes, aren't they?
Oh, did I?
So,
I need to roll a D3 because it's D3 damage for a silencer for the one.
well, he saves first.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, Arthur.
Yes.
Sorry, we forgot your power from pain on all your wounds you've taken so far.
Oh, I see. Yes, that does make
Yeah.
sense.
You've got a 6+ feel no pain for. So you did that for all those venoms that took damage from the artillery strike, and then.
Oh yeah.
Well, I just saved one now. I don't know how many I'm saving for.
So how many did
For
you,
that
was
venom
the
that
first one you
just.
rolled?
Sorry.
Is that the first dice you rolled?
Second.
Second. Okay, so
Oh,
we'll take
so
it off left
we're
to right, like we did
reversing.
previously.
All right. Yeah. We'll go ahead and do that.
So get rid of that one there. Okay, this one.
Right.
That's fine. This one.
This is called my fuck you Sid Alpha roll.
Nope. And then the over here. Nope. And the last one. Okay, and then the one that just blew up took a total of.
Well,
Could you say 3
there's
out
one
of
down
12?
here.
So yeah, we did that one already. Yeah. So the one that just blew up took a total of 10 wounds, including the mortal wounds. So if you manage to make 5 6s.
That's
it
one
will
on the
actually
second.
live. As soon as you fail as soon as you fail 5 times, it's dead.
I failed 5 times.
Yeah, it's dead. That's fine.
And
And
now we're
then-
talking about 3 wounds against, or 3 hits against Cabalites.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's -1 for the Gatling silencer, is it, Pondo? Or 0?
It's 0. It just
0.
does D3 mortal, D3 wounds.
Okay. So I think they're a 4+ save, aren't they, Cabalites?
No, 5+.
5+, okay.
3, 5+. 1.
Yeah, so 2 are died, and then 2 of them. So
Well,
now
they
you can
get
roll
their.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're D3 damage each, though. So they've got to actually make as many.
No.
Oh, they're dead anyway, regardless. So 3 are killed.
Well,
2.
wait, how are 3
So
killed?
2. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
okay.
yeah.
That sounds closer to
getting excited.
correct. One of these guys is the one that. That's the one. Okay. Okay.
Are you
All
running
right.
them off? And I've got nothing else for that group right there.
What's your Venerable Dreadnought doing?
Technically, I can snipe his unit that's on the circle there.
Yep.
I don't actually think I can wipe it out though. If I could wipe it out, he wouldn't
Well,
be
if
able to
you-
score a point. Because
Yeah, if you could. Well, he'd be able to move on to it with somebody else on his turn. But
well, he wouldn't get the point for this turn though.
Correct.
That's what I was thinking. But I don't think I
Okay.
can wipe him out this turn though.
Mm.
If
well, I mean, if you reduce some other stuff can shoot
Yeah.
it. Then
Yeah,
it,
if you want to do it, well, I don't know what your what weapons do your rangers fire?
my
Ranger
dreadnought,
Okay.
I have
No,
twin
his-
autocannon that can
Okay,
hit
good.
them. And it's heavy
I mean,
4.
between the rangers and the intercessors, I think we could also dump fire onto them. I mean,
Okay, because if you want to do that, I'll focus fire on something else.
But you've got the rangers and the intercessors to take down the homunculus now.
Well, I was going to have the Rangers take down the homunculus. The intercessors can't snipe.
Yeah.
Well,
They
yeah.
can't target characters.
I believe I'm going to put the heavy bolters on these guys there
Mm.
to maybe just finish them
That
off.
makes reason. That's reasonable. I mean,
Heavy
on
bolters,
the
you mean
other,
autocannon or
The
about
heavy
the
the
dreadnought?
storm bolters on those
storm
guys.
bolter? Okay, no worries.
I mean,
You
on
got
the other
autocannon.
hand, do we really not want them to engage in melee with the Grey Knights in the middle, if it could be possible?
Well, you know what you could do with the Grey Knights actually is you could, if you don't kill that squad there, you could actually charge
them.
and then also potentially tag the Ravager and the Venom and just conga line out. So there's at least one guy next to the objective still.
Exactly.
Not everyone gets to attack, but you can then you could kill those guys in melee.
Okay.
And also, then you are in close combat and you can't get shot.
I
Which is
will.
what I'm thinking about.
Well, they can just disengage because they're all flying. I'm not
Yeah.
worried about it.
Yeah, but they will
then
have to. That's
yeah.
the thing.
Then they can't charge themselves.
Okay, I'll do. I think I'll just do autocannons and.
Put the storm
bolters
bolter on
and
those guys
down.
anyway. Put the storm bolter on those guys anyway, because you're not going to kill all three more than likely. So
Okay, because I only have 4 shots with rapid
Yep,
fire.
that's right.
So.
Mhm.
All right, so I'll do autocannons on the venom, and then
Yep.
storm bolters on the smaller squad. I'll do the storm bolters first.
So 4 shots hitting on 3s.
Twos.
2s,
Wow.
that's right, he's venerable. Yep.
Wow.
Can he reroll? Is he within range of the 6 inches to reroll?
I don't think
No,
so.
he's out. He's outside of range. And then wounding on 3s.
Yep.
And
I'll
then
win.
three 5-up saves. And 3 power from pains.
Yes.
There you go, 1 survived.
You
Pretty good.
almost jinxed it. I don't think it would have been a bad thing, but all right. So then I have 4 heavy shots going on to the other venom with twin autocannons.
So they'll be hitting on 3s though.
Yep, because he moved.
I'll hit.
I'll hit.
Strength is 7.
7, so it should be
So
2 to
3s to
wound.
wound. 3s to wound.
For 7 strength.
7 strength versus 5 toughness.
Did you include the minus
Oh,
one
that's right.
for the venoms?
That's right. So yeah, so you'd be
Quicker.
hitting on 4s. So the 3 misses.
Oh, okay. So 3.
Yeah, and then wounding on 3s.
Okay. That's right. It's not doubled.
Yeah.
So 2
wounds.
wounds at minus 1 AP.
It'll be 5-up saves. Makes 1, and it's 2 damage, I believe.
Yeah.
I got the invulnerability, right?
Yeah, you get power from pain. You get to roll for both wounds. So that's 1 wound saved, and the other wound also saved. Wow, chink chink.
Wow.
I'm gonna go ahead and sit off of that real quick. Strap a bunch of
Trying
6s
to
all at once.
undo all that damage we started off with.
That's my plan. Get fucked.
That is all I can do.
I think that this is a good time to take our midway break, friends at home. We will return for the second half, which is still barely even at the beginning of the shooting phase. What more horrible damage will my army take before they can even get out of their vehicles to fight? I don't know, but I guess I'm going to have to painfully watch every second of it. Stick around. 8 minutes.